Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This one is a new piece that we've had, which is the Hybrid Racing Adjustable Short Shifter Kit. Really nice bit of kit. I've been supplied this by the guys down at Dynodaze in Nuneaton, Warwickshire. I'll stick a link to their website in the comments. Really nice guys to deal with, really happy, really friendly, really happy with the service we get from them. Going to be getting a lot more parts and bits and pieces from them as well. Again, I'll stick a link to their website below. So on to this video. This is obviously the Hybrid Racing Adjustable Short Shifter Kit for our Honda Civic FN2 track car. I'll get it out there straight away. I've always said the Civic doesn't need it. It's the throw is short enough. However, I've now driven a car with this installed. Again, it's a fully adjustable shifter kit, so forwards, backwards, side to side, all fully adjustable. The main reason I've bought it though is the height adjustability. Stock position, with your stock seats, the gear stick's absolutely fine. I haven't got a complaint. However, I've changed to a bucket seat and I'm just finding I need a little bit more height with the gear stick. Not quite EP3 style, where it's obviously up on the dashboard, but a little bit of height just to be able to grab it, knock it into a gear would be absolutely brilliant for the FN2. So with that in mind, this bit of kit's arrived, and what can I say? It is exactly as it's described. It is a fantastically made bit of kit. Obviously, it's all properly cut, all properly welded. It's all adjustable by these Allen screws here. And yeah, what can I say? It looks to be a fantastic bit of kit. What do you get in the box? You obviously get the assembly, you get your shaft, and your new mounting hardware. Don't be fooled. Obviously, Hybrid Racing know how to make their money. You can buy one of their gear knobs to go on the top of this. I think they're about 50-60 quid. Again, you can get those from a variety of places, but given the service I've had from Dynodaze, that's where I'd source mine from if I wanted one in the future. For now, I'm just going to use my my Skunk 2 for the time being. I find that's got a nice weight to it, and it'll match with this. These are available in two other colours, I believe. I opted for the black because it was the one on the shelf and it's the one that Dynodaze supplied. But there is red available and also yellow, I believe, and they do look nice. Again, I was always against this. I thought, no, it's a complete waste of money. However, no, this is the real deal. This is a really nice bit of kit. Having driven an FN2 with this installed. So yeah, what comes in the box? You obviously get the assembly kit, which is this here. You get your new mounting Allen bolts, and you get the shaft as well. So obviously the shaft just dropping into the top up there, and again, it's all fully adjustable. So if I just pull on the top there, you can obviously see the height adjustability that you can get there. You get quite a lot of play. You've obviously got some adjustability in the forwards and backwards motion as well. But I'm going to really look forward to installing this in the car. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of a hot one, given the fact that the UK is currently basking in a bit of a heat wave, and we've had a hot weekend as well. But it'll be on in time for our track day at the start of August. We're next on. We've got an evening booked with Javelin at Donington Park. And then we've got a couple more days, I think, booked there as well. This is the list of a few parts that are being installed. Obviously, we've got the big brake kit, which is on my previous video, which I'll hit the link to as well. And then we've got some other bits going in later this month. We're actually back at Dynodaze in a couple of days' time from the date of this video. There's been some work doing. We're having the rest of the aircon assembly removed. That's just the compressor. So we've had to source a shorter belt to run that. We're also having the 3-inch TDI North exhaust modified slightly, so that it comes through the rear bumper triangle, as it's currently melted where it's currently sat, it's melted my rear bumper. It also knocks around a bit, so Rich Ellis down at Dynodaze is going to sort that out for us as well. But I think I should be able to do this bit, and I'm, yeah, like I said, really looking forward to seeing how it works on the track. I'll give you guys a review, obviously post-track, in sometime in August. But yeah, hope you like it, guys. I absolutely love this bit of kit. It's a little bit, well, would you say it's a little bit pricey? It's about, what, 350, 400, but I mean, for the level of adjustability, and if you're serious about your track, I think it's a fantastic bit of kit. It really is going to change the way that, that the gears are, I can go through the gears here. Anyway, I'll wrap that up. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care. All the best. See you later.